What are the fishing regulations for the Guadalupe River? If you are planning a fishing trip to the Guadalupe River, you might be wondering about the specific regulations that apply to this beautiful waterway. The Guadalupe River is a popular spot for anglers, especially for those seeking trout and bass. Understanding the rules will help ensure a great fishing experience while protecting the fish populations. When it comes to trout fishing, particularly rainbow and brown trout, there are some important regulations to follow. There is a slot length limit in place. You can keep trout that are either 12 inches or less or 18 inches or greater. However, any trout that measure between 12 and 18 inches must be released back into the river. The daily bag limit for trout is 5 fish. These regulations apply specifically to the Guadalupe River below Canyon Dam. To help protect the fish, anglers are encouraged to use single barbless hooks. This practice minimizes harm to the fish and supports conservation efforts. The Guadalupe River is also home to the Guadalupe Bass, which is the state fish of Texas. For this species, there is no minimum length limit. This means you can keep any size Guadalupe bass you catch. Other bass species, such as Alabama bass and spotted bass, also do not have a minimum length limit in the river. However, if you are fishing for largemouth or smallmouth bass elsewhere in Texas, keep in mind that there is a 14-inch minimum length limit for those species. In addition to these specific regulations, there are some general rules for fishing in Texas waters, including the Guadalupe River. For instance, it is prohibited to transport live fish between different water bodies without a permit. You also cannot use game fish as bait. Furthermore, using vessels to herd or concentrate fish for easier capture is not allowed. If you are fishing on the Guadalupe River within Comal County, be aware that there may be additional local regulations. It is always a good idea to check for any specific county rules before you head out. Some fishing access programs requiring members to practice catch and releases for trout downstream of Canyon Dam to help maintain healthy fish populations. To summarize, here are the key regulations for fishing the Guadalupe River. Follow the trout slot limit by keeping only trout that are 12 inches or less or 18 inches or more. Adhere to daily bag limit of 5 trout. Use single barbless hooks to protect fish. Note that there is no minimum size limit for Guadalupe bass. Avoid transporting fish between water bodies without permits. Follow any additional local regulations. By following these guidelines, you can enjoy a successful fishing trip on the Guadalupe River while contributing to the conservation of its fish populations. Happy fishing!